Y'all remember when Shannon Sharpe, it was possibly about, I think about 6 months to a year ago when a leaked video came out and it was said that he accidentally clicked on to IG and recorded intimacy between him and a lady named by the name of Michelle. Well, since all these allegations came out with Shannon Sharpe, the 19-year-old, people have been digging things up from the grave. And if y'all don't remember the whole Michelle thing, I'm just going to play a clip of it because I don't want my channel to get banned. But here we go.
There you go, Michelle. There you go, baby.
All right, so as you can hear, he's calling out Michelle. Well, an interview came out earlier and they found this Michelle person. We were thinking that it was the 19-year-old, but clearly they have named her in the affidavit or whatever, the lawsuit. And yeah, that's not Michelle. This is Michelle. Let's see what Michelle has to say.
Shannon asked me to break up with my husband, and I don't recall for sure, but I think I did. And so, it's like, wait a minute, you want me to be with just you, but you want to move somebody into your house and not even tell me? So that's what it stemmed from. He's not a faithful person, so I wasn't going to be faithful to a non-faithful person. It just doesn't work that way. Not for me anyway.
Can you tell us just broadly, I know it's probably painful to relive this situation, but can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and usually we fought on the phone and not in person. So it was the biggest argument that we ever got in. And he was controlling, he was domineering,
Can we just stop right there where it said that he was domineering? Shannon Sharpe has a fetish. He has a kink. That's the better word for it. He has a kink. And if you don't know what domineering is, go look it up. It is shown with this lady right here, and it is shown with the 19-year-old. I think that Unc just doesn't know how to channel it. He doesn't know who he can play these games with. But let's go ahead.
He was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. I told him no, because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no, I told him why. And he wouldn't take no for an answer. So he overpowered me, put me to my knees, put his penis in my mouth. And after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed. And, this was all a struggle.
I'm going to ask something that might be
Are we still thinking that this is a money grab? Because that video just came out. The previous video that I just showed. She doesn't seem too concerned with anything that she is saying right now.
like sensitive or might sound insensitive, I should say. But I'm going to go ahead and ask it because it's a question that I'm sure people are wondering. Why didn't you file a police report when he raped you?
Because I was scared for my life. He said
she was scared for her life. I don't know what to say on that one. I just don't.
Use it. Everybody he knows, and he knows lots of police officers. So I didn't know that if I went down there that would be one of the people that he knows. He had asked me to break up with.
It says right here that One of Shannon Sharpe's accusers, Michele Evans, opened up in an interview with The Sun about the sexual assault allegations she made against him in her lawsuit. Evans detailed how she was previously dating the man who later became her husband and living in Atlanta near the club Shay Shay host, and Sharpe allegedly pressured her to leave her then boyfriend. However, Evans claimed the football legend wasn't being faithful. We had an argument about the fact that he had removed one girl from his Atlanta house and put another girl in his house, but he didn't tell me, she explained. As we previously reported, Evans filed a lawsuit in December 2023 alleging that the two got into an explosive fight. She also claimed he was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me, and he wanted to have blank, and I told him no. While explaining the alleged sexual assault, she recalled I had said no, and I said no. So it was the hardest. Yeah, that is too hard. Visibly shaken and upset as she recalled the alleged incident. Let's look at some of these comments. I thought she was the interviewer. I was waiting for the camera to turn. Bruh, I did not think that this was going to be the Michelle. This is my honest truth. I did not know that this right here was going to be the Michelle. Okay, oh my God. Next comment. Now Shannon, this her? Question mark. All right. Nah, I'm not risking my fortune over a woman who looks like that respectfully. Someone else said, I know you fucking lying. This looked like that lady off of Hocus Pocus. Lord have mercy. They are roasting her. She didn't recall if she broke up with her husband, but she recalls their argument. Okay. And there's the lady from Hocus Pocus. Someone else said Shay Shay was hitting that. Bruh, all of this is just hard to believe. It's freaking hard to believe. I'm not going to say that he wasn't harsh with these women, but I feel like these women got into it knowing how he was. Like, I feel like there was a understanding that he was that way, if you catch my drift. Someone else said that they're going to bed. Next comment says, this is Kane from WWE, WWF. Come on, Unc. Why y'all preference always look like they don't bathe? Our men be going out sad. Yeah, if this is truly the Michelle, I feel like, bruh, what the hell? All right, so aside from that, like I said before, they have been, the internet, you know how the internet is, they have been going wild and just digging up everything on Shannon Sharpe. So let's take a look at another video that they found of Shannon. So this right here is, I guess, on his nightcap show. They found what seems to be Shannon Sharpe saying, shut the fuck up to someone that is off camera, that's not on the camera. So let's take a look.
I only heard from two teams. Guess what the two teams that called me, Ocho, say, what's your phone number? Where you gonna be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up. Next door.
Shannon Sharpe is he's going out sad. He's going out sad. Look at the expression. I don't know anybody else I don't know the third guy on here, but it's Shannon Sharpe, Ocho Cinco, and some other guy, right? Look at this guy's facial expression when Shannon Sharpe tells whoever to shut the F up.
I only heard from two teams. Guess what the two teams that called me, Ocho, say, what's your phone number? Where you gonna be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up. Next door. Cincinnati Bengals was one.
Bro is literally concerned. Bro is literally concerned. All right, let's look at some of the comments here. All right. First comment, whoa, now Shay Shay. Man, whatever they said he did that shit. When I'm in a meeting and forget to mute y'all at my kids, Unc is crashing out. That was a mini crash out. So if that was a mini crash out, I wonder what like a major crash out is. Hilarious. You can tell Ocho is used to it. He didn't flinch. Joe Face, so I'm assuming that this is Joe. So Joe Face is sending me. He went from, look, if you can see, look. I'm not going to play it again, but look, you could tell when Oak says, shut the F up. The dude on the right is sending me. Shannon got to do something else. Look at Joe Face. Next comment. This is the last comment that I'm going to read, but why is this sending me? It's hilarious, but I hope that Unc gets the, I hope he gets the attention, not the attention, but the help that he needs, because this goes to show you that you could be on top of the world one day. You can have everything in the world one day, and it could all be snatched away from you the next. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and we will holla at y'all. Y'all please subscribe, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.